Hey, this is Ross Payne with Role-Playing Public Radio. We're playing Ashen Stars. This is Abundance. This is Team Silverhawk. That's the name of your spaceship that you named that space way.
It could have been Common Law Wife.
It could have been Common Law Wife.
In this episode, Ross is not a monster, he's a monstar.
A monstar, yes. Speaking of monstars, you have to deal with the hip stars. So in the previous episode, you've been hired by the Karenites, their leader DLC, who, with her subordinate Micro Ranzaxon, who need help because there's this Syrian Fire Cow Festival that's been draining resources away from the Karenites, and they're just squatting and potentially inadvertently triggering a nuclear meltdown of a damaged reactor, among other things.
Like you do.
And it's just getting to be a bad scene. So, you have taken over the dam. You've been able to control the resources of the water.
We control the water, we control the power.
You have a thing in the power, assuming you don't.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that's somebody's device going off.
We control everything.
Yeah. Well, no, not everything.
Except the phones.
Because as you have left the dam, diverted the water, of course, the hip stars at their Syrian Cow Festival found out about it. Immediately knew because their fountains, dried up. But as you're doing that, you could see some sort of kerfuffle breaking out amongst the crowd.
The water is booby trap, by the way. Just to remind.
And I believe someone was heading to it.
I asked who was going to stop that because I was playing a slightly immoral, immature being.
Yeah.
Who has been brain damaged and crippled by the universe. And I just wondered who was going to prevent me from just going, yeah, you just go ahead and open the door.
I'm going to stop that.
How?
It's like, excuse me, that can't do it. The door is extremely dangerous.
What do you mean it's a door?
Like, you look like a good person.
Yeah.
Like,
is it not a door? Is it an alien xenopredator that just happens to look like a door? Something that perhaps mimics the appearance of common objects and waits for people to interact with them before...
I played that game. It was a good one.
It's a quantum predator.
It's a game?
Yeah.
What?
No, it's actually as awesome as that would be. It's actually just... It was very heavily booby trapped by whoever was last year.
Oh, that's criminally irresponsible.
I know.
Yeah.
Now we're trying to deal with it, but for now, it's essentially open the door and kablamo. You would die.
All right, do you have reassurance as a skill? Or do you have any interpersonal abilities? You don't even have to make a spend if you have something relevant. Intimidate?
Intimidate. I have lots of that.
All right. You make a 0, 1, or 2 point spend if you want to.
1 point spend.
Okay. 1 point spend.
I'm not trying.
0 point spend would be enough to stop him.
Okay. Well,
You want an additional benefit.
Yeah. Essentially,
I'm
trying not to. I don't want him scared of me. I want him terrified of that door.
He is fucking terrified of that door. You're very convincing.
So, like no one can go near the door. All right.
All right. Yeah. With a 1 point spend, he will guard the door for you.
Yes. You're a good man. Nice.
Tell everybody.
You soon
have some gator dog. I saved it.
Okay. He thanks you for his gift. But you can see there's a kerfuffle spreading out among the festival, some sort of
I don't know if I like kerfuffles. We should probably deal with that.
Possibly leading into a riot.
Well, we are technically hired to help keep the peace and everything.
Yes, you are.
We've got some people that are really good with social stuff. I'm not one of them.
I'm not on.
You need to get closer to the festival if you want to check it out. I assume you have a land speeder.
Yeah. You're our driver.
All right. So you speed towards the festival. Do you just want to get right up on it? Ground zero of the whatever's going on. You just see dust being kicked up, and you can hear people yelling. You can't really make out much. So do you want to get really close, or do you want to get kind of far and kind of sneak in and scout it out, or survey it, or you just want to get in, you want to mix things up? Or
it's probably better if we scout. I would assume scouting out ahead and see.
All right, so you stop at the edge of the playa, where all the people set up their tents and their spaceships. are all parked, and sort of parked your speeder there. You can hear the yelling. At this distance, you can see that there are cows. There's a lot of cows, including the... they have cyber cows. If anybody has a technology skill, a 0 point spin, for 0 point, something related to cybernetics?
Hold on. Not me.
Is there a skill that does that? I can't remember.
I don't think there is, actually.
Maybe forensic engineering.
Cyberculture would work. In forensics engineering would work. All right, so...
I don't have it.
Okay.
Or which was
Xenoculture or zoology?
Yeah, I'll do that. So 0 point spin. The basic information is a cyber cow is essentially a cow that has these specialized implants that allow it to grow vat meat on its sides. And so you can when they're ready for harvest, you can painlessly shear off flanks of vat-grown meat on the cow.
So it's cruelty-free steak.
It's cruelty-free steak, and you just kind of shear it off like sheep and wool. It's pretty gross, though.
Hey, meat harvest.
Yeah, it is a meat harvest. So it's basically the cow is used to basically provide nutrients to the cybernetic implants.
How is that sanitary?
That's a good question. Normally they're kept in labs and sanitary, not wandering the desert. You can usually cook the meat and it'll be fine, but
wouldn't this make vegetarians question their own choices, as essentially the cows have become trees that produce fruit, and therefore they would start realizing, oh my God, we're doing this to plants.
And by the way,
plants have feelings.
Which, by the way, whoa. Side meat.
Yep.
I am so going to get some of that.
Yeah, they're very expensive. They're usually kept in sanitary conditions, not just wandering the wilderness. And so they're very... them being here, you haven't seen them before. Of course, they also, here on this planet on Abundance 5, you know that they do have standard cows, which are slaughtered and prepared traditionally, because, again, they have to have authenticity in their,
Gotta have
culture.
some cattle to rustle.
Yes, exactly. It looks like they have been rustled, and that's bad. In fact, the situation is deteriorating rapidly. The yelling, you can see one tent fall over in the distance ahead of you. Someone must have knocked a pillar or something. So it is. So this is just happened. It's a dynamic situation. It's getting out of hand rapidly. So you need to, if you want to try and stop it before it turns into a full-blown riot, you need to rush in and do something dramatically. But of course you'll be at more risk because ground zero of a potential riot. So I'll just start from my right to left. Dan, what was your character's name again? Pavik. That's right, because you're the armadillo.
Yes. The Tavak.
Pavik and Tavik. Okay, thanks. that I won't mix that up. Pavik. So, what are you doing?
Well, if I can get close enough, I can spend a point or two on inspiration to get people to settle down.
If that fails, I can fire a burst from my, disruptor machine gun.
How about we do that in reverse order? How about you do that?
So you're running ahead to ground zero.
Me too.
All right.
I'm just kind of following him.
Okay, so you two are running up ahead.
I just want to see what happens.
Okay, so you're hanging back by the speeder.
Wait, you're just doing the watch this.
So, Sean, what's your character's name?
Theobald Duchamp.
Okay, Duchamp, you're hanging back by the speeder then?
I'm hanging up by the speeder in case I need to jump in to do a thing.
Okay.
In case they fuck up, because I can fix things.
All right. So you're watching them as best you can. It's a chaotic situation. So finally, Aaron, what is your character's name again?
It's like Illustrious Fuga, so Fuga.
Fuga.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for these great names, by the way. So what are you doing?
You didn't even ask me mine.
Right, so
No.
We're so
I'm calling you TPK.
You're TK, aren't you?
I'm TK.
Yeah, your names are fucking easy to remember.
I'm calling you TPK.
Anyway, sorry.
No worries.
Fugo, what are you doing?
Let's see if we're trying to make sure that they're not rioting.
I told you the situation. You can run ahead, you can hang back, you can do something else.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, you don't have unlimited time to think and respond.
All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and take the speeder up, and then.
So you're going to drive the speeder up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to drive the speeder
All
up.
right, so you see the situation, you decide to drive the speeder up. These two are on foot. Are you going to stay on the speeder, or are you going to jump off as it gets close?
I'll be on the speeder because I thought that was like a safe place, but apparently it isn't. We're going into the fray. Thanks.
Yep. It's a convertible speeder too, so you got the top down.
I'm like ducking. I was there for like backup.
You and me can Tom Cruise.
But you're staying in the speeder. You're not jumping out.
Yeah, I'll stay in the speeder.
All right. So, all right. As you can see, a group of rebels. These are the people who reject the cowboy culture, but they're natives of the planet.
Okay.
And they're dressed in sort of, leathers and, sort of cargo, utility, tactical kind of clothing that they've manufactured and put together. They're very punk and angry. They've got a lot of mohawks.
Ninjas, fuck.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. And then there's a group of them, and they're yelling at a group of hipstars who are native of the Hipula system.
You came to punk through Hot Topic. Fuck off!
So it sounds like there's an argument. The rebels are demanding to be paid for the food that they provide, and the hipstars claim to, thought that everything here was free, that they're here to provide good vibes for this backwards ass piece of shit planet. You fucking, cowboy. Which, of course, calling them cowboys is, the greatest insult to a rebel, because that's what they're trying to reject. So it looks like from a does anybody have it? Like, there's an anthropology skill, right?
There is, and I don't have that. I think.
No, I don't have
if you have bullshit detector or anthropology,
I have bullshit detector.
Yeah.
All right, for 0, you can tell. Obviously, this is just
God damn it! The first game, the anthropology is valuable.
I'll spend one.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, for 0, here's what you know. You can see that obviously the situation is the rebels were rustling cattle to sell to the hipstars for food. But it looks like the hipstars, there was a middleman involved. The middleman is not here. So the rebels are not getting paid for the food. And the hipstars, the middleman obviously never told the hipstars about this arrangement. So if you want to spend 1 point, what advantage do you want to get? Like, you can answer a question. I can answer a question about the situation, or I can provide insight in how to resolve it. But it will not resolve it. This is information.
Let's get a clue on how to resolve.
Peacefully, or like, do you want to? Well, the thing is,
without anyone dying.
Okay,
that's what I want to. If I have to fire a burst in the air and all that kind of shit, just.
If you want to use the threat of violence, you're going to have more than just a hand weapon, because there's dozens of people here. You're going to have some sort of heavy weapon, or call in a ship that's armed with weapons. Obviously, that'll draw a lot of attention to you. Even the cowboys are going to find out, or the cowboys are going to find out about it.
Okay, but then how would I do it otherwise?
All right. So the hipstars are obviously very peaceful, and the rebels just want to improve their lot in life. So trying to find some sort of commonality between them would be a good way of doing that, or trying to point out, or trying to tell them that they have a common enemy, obviously this middleman. So asking them, or someone who is skilled in negotiations or some sort of interpersonal thing, could try and help point out, hey, someone screwed both of you over. Let's figure out who that is.
You're our talker, aren't you?
Does anybody? Is there a negotiation skill?
Or you are.
Yeah.
It's like then as we're running up, like I'm basically like I run it like I run and talk.
His actual thing is interpersonal.
Oh, no.
Is there a negotiation ability?
Yes, there is a 9.
Right.
Yeah, we will.
And I've got 2. I've got it at 2. I've got bullshit detector. Inspiration.
Did our interpersonals recharge from last?
Nope.
Okay, as I thought. So, and I have a point of negotiation if you need me to.
Okay.
I was thinking like just we're the ones who are just. So once we get there, like.
0 point negotiation would be like, hey, I am a third party neutral intermediary. Nobody wants to have no one. If you start a fight now, it'll only hurt the cows and also their ability to pay you. So it's in nobody's interest. Let's try and resolve this. If you want to spend more, you can help speed along the process. So like,
I'll do a 1 point spend.
Okay, 1 point spend. So what is your first? What is your pitch, or what are you trying to get them to do?
Well, the person to the hipstars. These men were promised money, and so that money is going to have to show up. So you need to find your organizers or your sponsors and contact them and let them know that there's a bill that's not paid. And you guys, as the cowboys, need to realize that these are rebels.
Or rebels,
sorry. These Rebels, these guys are not the ones who actually negotiated the deal with you, so holding them responsible is just going to give the person who does owe you money time to run away and continue to renege on the bargain.
Okay. There's also one ethical complication for you. These are rustled cattle. These are stolen goods. Is
that an ethical complication?
It is. You're technically a law enforcement official. Remember, you're just a privatized contractor.
Yeah. Well, if they're fighting, I can't. It's harder to arrest people when they're angry. So
all right. All right. So because of your also in order for the 1 point spin, you have to point out that you're a laser, and so you're giving this an air of legitimacy that they would otherwise lack. So
do we have actual badges or?
Hollow badges.
Is it like
hollow is in holographic or hollow is in
useless. So.
Holographic.
Okay, for the record, I first heard HOLLOW.
Yes.
Okay, that's
hollow. Well, it's going to sound the same way. Like
I'm just saying what I heard in my mind.
At least this isn't like a weird Bleach offshoot in space.
Deep hurting. Deep fucking hurting, dude.
We pray to the
what? Out of me? At my table?
We give thanks to the patron saint of empty threats.
All right, so you calm them down, and you get them to realize, that they're starting to riot against no one's interest. Mm-hmm. So that's good. So you have 3 problems. Yeah, 1, how do you please both sides, and 2, 3, the stolen cattle. At this point you have, I believe I had Ragnar. No, he's the overall. That was the other game. We'll call Darkblade. He is the rebel cowboy.
My eyes roll so hard that you can hear it.
Well, you spent 1 point, so you actually.
I don't even think my eyes can roll, but they're doing it.
They're innerly doing it. And the hip star is Bone Weevil.
Is he a tiny goblin?
Maybe. That's right.
I'm sorry. I might have misheard. Yeah. Did you say Bone Weevil or Bung Weevil?
Bone Weevil.
I heard Bung Weevil.
Well, you're
back. Well, you're back. You're back on the speeders.
You're not.
What?
Yeah.
Did somebody say Bung Weevil?
Nope. Well, the speeder's nearby. Yeah. So
just hanging out.
You stop the ride for now. Anyway, so you're dealing with Darkblade and Bone Weevil, and they, who do you want to talk to first?
Well, Bone Weevil's less likely to just,
and his name's better. So naturally, we'll talk to him.
Her. Don't assume gender. God.
I was saying
both ladies.
I have a hard time distinguishing between those people.
Well, all right. You have a role-playing teacher.
So
I didn't specify that ahead of time. Anyways, all right.
Darkblade.
Yes.
What is the estimated value of the beef that you provided?
I'm just going to say 10 big creds.
Okay.
10 credit units. Money units.
You got paper on that beef so that we can make this transaction legitimate?
Wait, you got hollow on that beef?
What? No, that was part of the deal. Was that we were supposed to get them? We were supposed to steal them, but because that you wouldn't, that no one here. I thought you were cool. Are you not cool?
Like, we have badges.
Well, yeah, but you just said we would do this. Like we stole it. That's what the deal was to steal.
So you were hired to steal?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who hired you?
Well, I want immunity. I want immunity for all of us. If you're going to be like fucking cops, I don't know. You're going to be just because you're a cop doesn't mean you have to be a cop. So,
actually, give me a moment to confer with my colleagues. That is so powerful, stupid. I literally almost want to let him go, but I can't.
Do you need more information from him?
We don't need you to brain fuckle him yet.
He's easily fooled, just like all of you.
You're a door. I'm trying to see if I named this person.
Have some gator.
It looks like I didn't.
Plot hole.
No. Well, no. Here we go.
Immersion broken.
Whoa. Okay. Rude. Let's see here. Nope. Those are just generics. We'll say. I thought it was one of the hip stars. They said their name was Thurston.
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 Robert Thurston.
Your names are amazing.
Well, that was the hipstar name. It's not mine. Mine's Darkblade. Darkblade's way better than Thurston.
Yes, it is. It is much better.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Like, you're negotiating. I was like, you're negotiating super awesome.
So Thurston told us to steal it, but it would be okay because the Cowboys would be repelled by the hip star ways. So no one would find out. You would get creds. Some of us could get off world and get jobs in the big universe and then send money back so they could send more of us off world.
Do you understand how crime works? Because I don't think you do.
Tom.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is insane.
Yes, it is. That's why we have
I'm
to
sorry.
solve
No,
the
you're
problem.
right. You're right.
That's why we're negotiating. So why don't we have?
Like, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly calm.
Your tone of voice says different.
Do I need to talk to Thurston? He'll believe everything I say.
Thurston isn't here.
Oh.
Thurston went missing. Thurston went to... where did Thurston go? I don't know. That's the weird thing. Yeah, this all broke down because Thurston isn't here. Maybe
He went, quote unquote, off planet.
No, you would have known because, like, stealth ain't a thing in space. So if someone's ship went...
Oh, so he's on planet.
Yeah, he's got to be on planet unless he's got the most advanced fucking spaceship in the universe.
Yeah.
In which case, what the fuck is he messing with these assholes in the middle?
Like, I just love fucking with the little people.
Yeah, on we.
So,
Thurston?
yeah, so Thurston seems to be the middleman. And the middleman is not here. So you've learned that for free. But obviously you realize Darkblade is not going to do anything without some kind of payment. And if you threaten him with punishment, you're back to square one. Unless you have leverage over him, which you don't, because... while you do have a badge, there's 4 of you, and there's like a dozen or more of them.
Yeah, but we're PCs.
Well, you saw what criminal geniuses they are, anyways. They don't know what lasers can do in battle, so they don't know. And they do have guns because it's a cowboy planet. It does have a lot of slug throwers.
So what is it? What would it take for you, Darkblade,
It's like, as we all like,
to leave these people alone so that Thurston can be found and pay you what you are?
Well, I guess we can just take our cattle and, we really wish the creds. I guess we can take the cattle and just give it back so we won't get in trouble because, as much. Well, yeah. The cowboys are dumb anyways. We could just keep the cattle. We'll just take the cattle and go. We'll figure out what to do later. We can't sell them on the black market.
So, Boneweevil.
Yes.
Hello. Is this acceptable to you?
Well, we do need to eat. Are you bringing a buffet? I guess you could go to the Karenites. They have space fungus farms.
Yeah, you can.
Protein good.
You can definitely negotiate with them.
You're going to do it?
No, you can.
I don't understand.
Well, since you're the one that
look, just talk to Thurston. He's the one who set up the affiliate program. I have many points on the affiliate program. I'll just pay for our for this lunch, and then we'll. I guess if the festival over? I guess we could start.
Well, we would need to get in touch with Thurston to coordinate future
please
events.
do that. That's a great idea.
But you're the one that's got the affiliate account.
I have a card. She gives you a little plastic card.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's on the card?
Do you have any kind of?
I have forensic accounting.
Yeah. All right.
I'll spend a point. I'm
Sure.
gonna hit whatever little ARM computer I've got.
All right. So you
Swipe the
analyze
card.
it, and you can
Left
see
or right?
Both.
Yeah, actually, a bunch of transactions.
Zoom in, yes.
Yes.
At a glance, it looks like this is essentially a scheme to get to lure as many people onto this planet as possible. Someone was actually using real credits because these affiliate points can be converted to actual rewards. So there actually are. Someone is paying out rewards if you turn in so many affiliate points to give them actually minor.
So somebody's translating Dogecoin to real cash.
Yeah, but it goes off world. The trail. someone with a lot of skill and at least some financial backing. It's all you can see. The only end goal is to get people on this planet.
Some icy manipulator wants a bunch of people on this fucking planet, and they're paying not real money to get real money to get people on there.
Yeah, the whole affiliate point system seems to be just a way to get naive people to do their grunt work for them. So it's kind of like a Ponzi scheme, but the end goal is not just defrauding people. It's to get people onto this planet.
So yeah, it's like DLC.
And I forgot. Did I tell you that? A lot of these ships have been sabotaged?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I relay this to the group, hand the card back. This is what's going on.
All right, so you can use your affiliate points to pay for this meal. Is that satisfactory to you guys?
Yes, just go to the Carrot House and get the food.
Okay.
You can radio the Carrotites and ask them to do that for you.
Well, yeah, I'll put them on the radio. Hey, do you guys have any spare food?
We do, of course. It's all part. It's the first transaction is always free.
Fuck! I knew it.
Green Beam, can you send some food to them?
I live in a horrid metaphor.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is original. Shut
this
up.
Is Theobard, okay? Theobard.
Yes.
All.
Load up the boxes of loot and bring them. What should we put in them? Oh, let's make it fun. Don't tell me what's in there.
Like
a randomized amount of food.
it could be like a fun gambling.
It could be. It's not gambling.
Unboxing.
Except in Space Belgium.
My skin is itchy.
You can trade affiliate points for other people to watch you unbox them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you want new skin? Yeah.
All right. So that'll take care of this today.
Right.
But you need to get them to start fixing their spaceships as quickly as possible.
I'm totally going to get my hands on some side meat. I'm totally doing that.
Well, that's going to be a thing. So, anyways, you resolved the temporary situation, except Thurston.
So we need to find Thurston.
Yep.
We need to bust these cattle rustlers. So which one do you guys want to do first?
Okay. Well, at least Thurston may give us more information on the wrestlers themselves. So
Very true.
What do you want to know about the wrestlers? They're right there.
Sounds mysterious.
Darkblade's waving at you.
Well,
Hey.
He sounds interesting.
I forgot. You're one of the Durag, right?
yeah, that is correct.
Oh man, you're so dark and grim.
Really
Grim
not.
and dark.
Really not. It's just
Look
my
at
voice.
you. Yeah, it's really awesome the way you are. But don't you think how many knives do you have on you?
A pocket knife that I use primarily for.
You idiot! Don't you see he can just put his fist through someone? And it's better than a knife.
Well,
He's a Durag.
The thing of that is that that's like, do you realize what would actually happen to my own body if I rematerialized into someone?
It would be painful.
Well, for both parties involved.
Yeah. That's what
why it's
towers
not
you,
done.
right? Pain?
No.
All right.
So that it's a natural quantum instability.
All right, they don't really pay attention.
Good. So
Yeah. Anyways. The cow rustlers are right there.
all right. So
The question is, what are you going to do with them? They're not smart, but they're armed. And if you just want to arrest them, that's going to be a fight unless you can come up with a plan.
That's why it's like they're leaving, so let's come up with a plan to trap them.
Well, you know where they're going. You know where their hideout is. Or you can I'll say for free, you have cow trackers.
Yes.
So
you could track a cow.
to remind you guys for your planning purposes, I may be an idiot, but I can also fuck a reality.
Okay?
That is a thing you can
I
do.
can literally give you a duo
Okay.
twice.
All right.
Literally
Okay.
twice. I'm also really good at finding danger, stealing things, and sneaking. So,
While I appreciate your skill set, I really don't want to make a plan that is hinged on the necessity of that skill.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. When it all
There are
comes
two
down-
doors. One will fucking kill you. The other one's super awesome. Which one is the door? Well, we'll just try the left one. Nope!
Or it's like it.
Let's rewind time.
It's like it. Scary, very scary, not scary at all.
I'm making damn sure you guys know this is in your pocket while you
All
plan.
right.
I know I'm like acting like a total fucking idiot here.
If you want hints, if you want to make ability spins, you can.
Right. So what would be good for that? I mean, if it's
I don't know.
technical, I'm there.
Yeah, if you want to come up with some sort of gadget to knock them all out.
Can I do an anthropology spin to figure out?
Figure out what?
how they culturally interact with each other. Therefore, you have an actual edge in respect
That's
of
true.
making sure you know what their values are.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. So what kind of edge are you trying to get over then?
Mostly just what would be a way to cow them, so to speak, into
Defeat their
submission?
leader in a drinking contest,
Okay.
Well, you better go do that right now.
or rodeo.
Ooh.
Drinking contest.
Do we bust out a copy
Well,
of
what
New
skill
West?
would be used for a drinking contest?
Oh fuck no! We're not using that shitty game system. -1 knocks you to
I'm sorry.
Sean's not.
So,
All right.
would a drinking contest be based off of health,
Yep, I'll allow that unless you want to cheat.
or
I can't help it. No, wait, no. People would know it.
I have resist battle frenzy as a Tavok. Can I use that to resist being drunk?
You know what? That sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Or something else, if it's a possibility and I have the points for it still. Using my phasing ability to drink them under the table, where I could basically place myself and it would just go straight through me.
That's not. They would notice it.
It would look like you're pissing yourself.
Yeah,
Literally.
Your phasing ability is, I'm gonna say, noticeable. Like you become transparent.
Okay.
Like it's like if I gave him a redo on a fail.
It's also
roll.
gonna make a sci-fi sound.
Not necessarily.
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
Actually, no. It will sound, it will sound like the fucking TARDIS.
I'm not adding sound effects, but there's sound effects in the game.
No, but I mean, it's like
Spencer.
a lot of these powers. Wow.
Whoa!
A lot of these powers.
Huge slam on Spencer.
Actually,
It's a mixed 6 thing.
A side thing, by the way, Ashen Stars does make a note that a lot of times when you use a special species power, it is noticeable. It's a thing people know. Like if I give you a redo, people witness 2 realities overlapping.
Yeah, it's like when Superman reverses the time flow.
Yeah, but you know it fucking happened.
Yeah.
But it still happened.
That's fine.
Hand me a d6 from the end of the table. It's gotta be at least one.
So yeah, let's catch up to the cattle rustlers.
One of those. There's a tiny. Yeah.
Here's this one. Shit, dude.
All right.
Sorry.
Tiny d6. All right. So you're going to Dark
Only
Blade.
one you have any other
Be like, so
Yeah.
Darkblade, about these cattle.
Yeah.
Drink off
For the cattle?
for the cattle.
What do we get if I win?
What do we have that's valuable?
Well, the speeder.
That's technically Bard. How many points
Wait.
of your budget did you spend?
I can offer something.
What?
I can use Time Sight to give him like an insight into the future that will allow him to invest.
Wait, didn't you, from that 96 points of stuff you got, you didn't spend all of it, right?
No.
We spent barely any.
No. So you could spend 10 points of that as a,
Yeah, give
just
me that.
like, here's the creds.
Yeah. Here's a stack of
Slap it
creds.
down.
Ah, do the thing. Yeah. All right.
Imagine the side beef you can buy.
Yeah. All right. All right. So drinking contest, it's going to go a number of rounds. Basically, Darkblade has, I will say, give her the health of, let's say, a gangster.
Please be less than 8. Please be less than 8.
What's
All
your
right. So
Okay. So we're both
gangster has a certain number of health. The DC to make basically, if you fail a check, you will lose, I will say, 2 health. If you make it, you're fine. And so the first person to 0 health, not -6, is the one who loses. So you can spend health to make your check. But if you fail a check, you lose 2 health.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, because at 0 health, you're too drunk to
stand.
You may not be
You're
unconscious.
heavy to carry.
I have a quick
Yeah.
question. Who's got the highest health?
We both have 8. So
Okay, make sure.
I have.
But I will let you make the call out for free because you spent the anthropology, you have it, and the negotiations.
I have 13.
I also have resist battle frenzy. So
But
I
yeah,
can be
also,
around
yeah,
that drunk.
you kind of.
You can spend battle frenzy points to make this check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, Darkblade can only use her health, so she's not. She's just going to make a check. Also, you're ineligible because they don't. You're closer to.
He's a mammal.
Yeah. You're
And-
a bug.
Like, Like, how do I feel? What's my emotional state right now? Can you
I
tell?
don't know. I don't. That's why we can't drink with you. We don't even know when you would be drunk. You're feeling peckish.
Like, well, this.
Anyways,
it's like,
so if those terms are agreed with, just roll until the first person hits zero.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start with a 1 spend on Battle Frenzy.
Okay.
Because I'm not that drunk.
Oh, you cheeky fucker!
Oh, failed.
6, succeed.
All right, so that's 2 health.
Okay. I'll do this one dry.
All right. 2.
4.
All right. Not looking well on her end.
Yeah, more dry ones.
God damn, this fucking died.
She's a lightweight.
Right? Yeah, you did. Yeah, she goes out.
Okay.
Only at 6 health. So you get the cows. They go back. You can return them to the Cowboys.
Yeah, let's rustle these cows back to the Cowboys.
Okay.
As we ride along the speeder next to them.
Yeah.
That's a moo cow. All right, so when you do that, you
And
see...
while we're doing that, those of you that can access computer-y things, try to find Thurston.
Okay. Yeah, you're all on the line speeder.
Skill for that.
I will say for free, the cyber cows have a remote control, so you can... And they also have a guide other cows.
Data retrieval?
They have a hormone emitter.
Yep, there you go.
Is it data retrieval?
Or
is it
how does it look at
energy signature or
I think that would be more of like your tracking.
evidence collection?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Imaging.
You don't know much about Thurston. You just have a name, so you got to tell me how you're pursuing this. Like if you when you use data retrieval, that's fine. You have to tell me what computer you
If we have access to any kind of network and we've got some kind of signature based off the cattle, if he's connected, I can try.
How would Thurston be connected to the cattle?
I'm not sure. Somebody has to tell me that.
Exactly. You don't know enough right now. It seems like your best thing is interpersonal.
If somebody gives me a thing, I can probably work that, but that's what I've got to offer.
Okay.
Because I imagine looking
Yeah,
back in
those are
time,
going to be at the festival, really.
Yeah.
There's not really much you can hack.
So is there going to be much of an issue returning these cows back to the Cowboys?
No. Well, Jebediah Sampson, the mayor of Rio Bravo, is like, well, thank you, lasers. You're all right. I thought you're not all scum-sucking mercenaries. You're
Like, oh, stop.
but who's the criminal behind it? We have some hanging to do.
Is giving up the rebels going to be a moral quandary for anybody? For justice?
Anthropology for 0 points. That'll cause another civil war.
So yes.
Let's not.
Unless you go to go to Darkblade and have her give up one person to be the sacrificial lamb. But that person's going to be totes executed.
And that's on our conscience forever.
No, dearie, no.
Do you have a conscience?
I do.
I do too, believe it or not.
It looks like. It looks like.
Am I the
this
only
course.
one that feels desensitized by the war we all participated in?
War?
I don't remember it that much.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
Well, I know I can't remember the enemy I fought. So
Well, it seems
So
to me
yeah,
that
if there's not justice, the Cowboys are going to they're not going to do anything to you, but they'll be pissed, and that'll be a lingering,
I think we have our suspicions, but
if you punish the rebels, they're going to be pissed because they're like, well, Thurston told us to do this. So you could just tell them it's Thurston, and then
Some pie in the sky wheeling and dealing snake oil salesman named Thurston. So put your boys up to this.
You one of them hip stars?
Nah. He's the one that's apparently been calling the hip stars, though. We're trying to find that bitch.
he's manipulating.
Well, you
his
find it, or your name is Mud.
Actually, my name is Pavik.
It'll be Mud.
He's called Novak.
We'll brand Mud. Get the Mud brand. Anyways.
So it's a legal binding contract down here.
Can the bug have a taste of the cyber beef before we go?
Oh, hell no. You give us a criminal.
Is the mud
I'll pay you.
There's got to be, not all the cows were returned. We're missing cows. We need justice.
Would you say you're really missing cows? They're boring.
Dude, I'll pay you.
How?
Don't spend that shit.
Like out of the 96 points we have.
Oh no!
You know, I'd be okay with we could sanitize a part of a ship and keep a cyber cow in there.
What the whole cow?
I was just wanting some meat, but if you want to go for a whole cow,
Are we pulling a Voltron here?
Yes. We're doing that.
whatever that means.
And the Dreamcast. Damn it.
All right, I'm gonna.
Dude, that's a source of meat for the ship.
Yeah, I have no problems with a continual food supply.
All right, let's do it.
And the Dreamcast with the connectors. Or else.
What else are we going to spend that money on, guys? Seriously.
Fun.
Defenses and boosters so I can fly the goddamn ship.
Never
Can I
had
ride the cow?
Sure.
Yes, you would ride the cow.
Fuck yes!
Okay, three against one. Say we get a cow.
All right. So there's multiple cows. You can spend up to 8.
I say spend 8. Go big or go home. I say.
All right. What's the cow's name? It's better have a good cow name.
Bessie.
Bessie every time.
I say Clarabelle.
Bessie spelled in basic.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
You want basic Betty on the ship.
Take another
Basic
one. Yeah.
Bessie.
Bessie, hello.
Bessie, fuck yeah.
She's now.
Bessie, all right. Bessie the cyber cow has joined the party.
B3SS13.
Yep.
Yes.
I love this. I love this idea. I love this a lot.
God damn it.
All right. Moo.
Like
I am a cow.
I just want to eat her up.
Input operation in cow OS. I have experimental cybe implants.
Welcome to Utter 09.
I am the AI that controls this meat bag.
Well,
enjoy your pet.
I am.
TK.
I'm gonna is there some meat I can
Companionship mode activated. Moo.
take? Is there some meat I can take off now?
Yes.
I'm gonna. All right, let's see how it tastes.
All right.
You roll a 1.
That's a 5.
Oh.
I'd say scrumptious.
So, yeah, this was a good purchase.
So cyber cow meat.
And on that note, I'm buying a poncho.
Yeah, it's heavily marbled. It's really nice.
Oh my god.
And that's how we spend our
ponchos. Don't worry about it.
I'm buying a poncho and a Stetson, and I will attempt to ride the cow later. Because you know what? That's what we're doing now.
All right.
Everybody said, you are now officially my most favorite thing.
Noted.
I love you, Bessie.
Noted.
Well, you're gonna have to do this forever, Ross.
The game.
And if anything happens to the cow, I'm done.
Cattle loving
Revenge.
simulator. Cattle love simulator, the RPG.
Cow cortical sac activated. Please sleep into new cow.
Like
The best game ever.
all right. I won't risk anyone for other things, but I will kill everyone on this planet for this cow.
The 9 lives cow starts.
Oh god, next mystery is who murdered Bessie.
Fuck. I am friendly. Blank.
I will lick your hand. I'm like a giant dog that produces meat.
It acts like a cow. It's
Look,
just,
that's literally how.
And Focus is sitting over here, seeing everybody falling over this cow, and like, this is my life now.
It's like as we go over. Yep, you signed on for this.
I will be on top of Bessie.
all right, you guys.
Okay.
Is your pet human Barry or Gary?
Yes.
Oh, ours is Barry.
Barry. Okay. Barry's just like. All right.
Barry, you've got to try this side meat. It is delicious.
All right, cut me off a slice.
Meanwhile, back at
here,
the thing we were supposed to do.
Available side flank meat 35.83%.
Meanwhile, back at the motel. Anyway.
You want to sign up for side meat notifications?
Oh, dude, sign me up for that.
Side meat now at 36%.
Had to have a callback.
All right. We should let it grow. Just let it grow.
Would you like to sign
Side 37% expected in 16 minutes.
I'm essentially okay. I'm putting this on my blog, on my food blog right now.
Would you like to sign up for the Side Angus Club? We give birthday points.
This is not Angus.
Theodore size.
Kobe strain.
I'm bored now. Let's actually solve mystery.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go find Thursday.
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
Tutter.
No, No, this is the best decision we've ever made. Now I am raring to go find this guy.
You're really committed to the
minute
campaign.
that cow dies, you.
Yeah, Ross, no matter what else the campaign does.
He's gonna be the fucking Punisher. He's gonna be like, get the genocide weapon.
Oh my god! Are we gonna have to betray Tom by murdering the cow and blaming somebody else?
He'll go on a rampage.
No, wait.
I'll totally do it.
We're overcomplicating it. Tom's just going to go all Tom Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
Bug.
God, this is going to turn into Westworld Season 2 with Thurston looking over us going like, they did it over a fucking cow!
It's like, what? It's like, hi, we're PCs. Have we met?
Welcome to role-playing, motherfucker.
Aaron, it talks like a robot. I don't understand what you don't get.
No, I know, I understand it. It's great, but I'm just sitting here imagining the consequences in the future.
We can write it, and it talks. This is wonderful.
Hey, this is the stuff that makes life worth living. Okay.
All right.
Is it?
So we're looking up
Thurston.
All
right. So there's nothing really. You don't. I mean, you have to be more specific. I mean, you can't just. I spend data retrieval.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's like a backup, I guess, for whenever someone gives me shit.
You know that Thurston talked to the rebels and was hanging out at the festival.
Okay.
So if you have downside, for example, you could ask around. Does anybody have downside?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Oh, apparently I have one too. I don't even know what that skill is.
Criminal underworld
friends
stuff.
in low places.
Well, it's the equivalent of streetwise.
Yeah. You have friends in low places. That's literally.
Do you want to spend 0, 1, or
Does
2
whiskey
points?
still drown and does the beer still chase?
No,
All
it's
right.
all about like.
By the way, I don't know where would the
I
underworld
don't
be
know.
on this planet.
It's a festival.
Yeah.
Like, the hipsters are all technically criminals.
All right.
They're all squatters. And guess what? There's a lot of fucking drug dealers.
No way.
Yeah.
What? In Space Burning Man, there are drug dealers.
Never.
You want this parasite that fucking it fucks up your nervous system, but gets you high.
I'm sure it's like.
Hey, I got something just for your species, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's a fungus. It gets in there. It sort of grows in your brain, and you start sprouting little fungal spots through your skull. And then you seek out mountains to climb on top of them and kind of go, oh, and you kind of think you're a god, and it fucks you up it gets you so high. And then you jump off.
It's like this.
It's called deity mountain.
But you remember the high when you come back to life.
Oh no, I think it's under a new strain called Praise the Cordyceps.
It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just cordyceps.
No, it's space cordyceps.
It's deity mountaintop. DMT. Seriously, I mean.
No, thank you. I mean,
we got it off this one fungus alien. It's like really big on this one planet, and we just slice off flags of it. There's a lot of slicing off things in this game.
it's the slicing economy.
Yeah, it's the slicing gun. So it's so they have drugs for you, but obviously that's not your, yeah. So you asked about Thurston, which I assume.
Yes.
All right. So Thurston had a small crew that operated the festivals and was in charge of this affiliate program, and everyone seemed to assume he was the organizer of the festival because he was going around making sure everyone was sort of happy. He brought in booze and drugs and food at cost.
Wasn't that what's her name from the last session?
No, she was she's kind of the cult of personality down there. So.
What was her name? I can't remember.
Give me a second. Hold on.
They're part of the same.
No, we had. Oh yeah,
I have notes.
I tried to find. I was.
Okay, we've got. Karen.
No, that's the cult. So that's Karen.
Yeah, that's a Karenite.
In Inspector Gurley. Oh, I can't remember my handwriting today.
Yeah, I forgot to write down her name. So, what you find out is that it's part of the same. She was part of his crew.
Okay.
So Thurston and this woman were sort of working together. Yeah.
Who's Fritz Batten?
What was her name?
I see a Fritz Batten in my notes. I don't think that's it.
Yeah. Well.
Anyhow.
Yeah, so I may have forgotten her name. I forgot to write her name down. And
remind us in the
yeah, so
comments.
it's basically the same NPC in this game. I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Person.
Yeah. So yeah, it was part of the same crew. Well, either way, they had bodyguards with them. and he was part of a crew.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they're very intent on making sure everyone's happy. And so with one point spin, you kind of realize the drug dealers who were more suspicious, more paranoid, realized there was some sort of con going on, and they're not sure what. But so because you didn't spend 2, do you want to spend 2 points? Can you spend 2?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'll spend 2.
All right. So, Space Cordyceps dealer, you kind of press him a little, and he's like, he kind of is like, all right, well, look, man, all I know is there's no profit in getting a bunch of fucking people to squat on a remote planet somewhere. But you want motives, man. There's all kinds of bad things you could do. You would want a lot of people on an isolated planet for. And maybe he's so I'm I found out all these ships are getting sabotaged and like everything's broken down. I've been having my people work 24/7 to fix my shit because I want to get the fuck out of here because I know, I mean, this has got to be some kind of trap. There's got to be. So I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't know what the motive is, but something bad's coming. And I'm not going to be around here for it. So I'm trying to offload everything I had. So I'll give you a special deal, half off.
I appreciate it, but I'm an eater, not a.
You do eat this. It goes great on Cybercow. It's like a garnish. If you only eat a little, it doesn't. You have to eat a lot to really fuck you up.
Half off.
Take space antibiotics and you won't, or space antifungals. It'll just give you a nice buzz.
Half off. Only
2/3
an
off.
arm and a leg.
Final offer. Come on, man. I'm losing money here. I like you.
Yeah, that's great. But see, I have this running bet with my brother that I can last longer not being resurrected than he can. This would totally end that bet right now. He flies ships. He's going to die before I do, and I want to just rub his.
Do you know how
face
much
in
I've
it.
wanted to be one of you guys, just so I could do all kinds of fucked up shit and come back from it?
Listen, brother.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be us.
No.
And I've heard tell there's a way it could happen.
Hey, can you tell me if you get high if you walk through weird materials?
No, there's a tingle, but it's not really a high.
How much of a tingle?
Yeah,
Because there's a drug called the tingler that fucks you up.
Well, it depends on the density of the material.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like super light. Super dense is more tingle or less dense?
Super dense.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going through like a titanium.
So would
And let me tell you something.
would your people be like, if I were to offer you like super dense materials to walk through, is that something you would pay for?
This guy right here,
Yeah.
he likes to get fucked up.
I'm not. It's more or less I'm kind of concentrating on it on there. I don't think of the enjoyment
Jumping
as much.
through things gives
I'm
him
sure
a tingle in his
some.
feet.
I'm sure some. There, again, you have to realize there are a sex of my people that are completely about the phase.
Okay.
So that's something you might sell to them, but I don't know. That's I'm in it for the flight.
All right. Well, anyways, if you're not gonna give me money for anything, get the fuck out. I appreciate you not busting me, but
You're a good person.
I am. Thank you.
At least you're an honest criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I mean, everyone's a criminal.
No,
man.
let me tell you something, sir. Your deals are criminal.
Okay.
No, criminally good.
That criminally
All right.
good.
Anyways, so here's
By the way, I will totally tell my brother about that.
all right.
Let me take a picture of it.
Okay. So you do get he also gives you one lead. He says, Thurston, people never bedded down in the festival area, but he always went off that way, which he doesn't know anything about. But so he apparently had some sort of, he must have, slept in some area that was not at the festival.
So hop in the speeder, go
The
that
general
way.
direction. So, okay.
This could be energy signatures, biosignatures.
Energy signatures? Wow, it's like I've got a boost on that.
All right.
Okay.
So you head in the speeder, you start scanning along.
I'll
things.
drop a point on that, which I get back because boost.
All right.
The roller.
And you pick up energy signatures, power. There's a powered up underground facility up. Yeah. Oh, and there's the entrance, or the ground level entrance. It's a closed off bunker area or bunker. Blast doors armored entrance. Old, too.
Point out the
old,
direction to go.
Before the war.
Point out the direction
Resort
to go.
era.
That energy tastes like vinegar and disappointment.
So the blast door is sealed.
Okay. Looking around, it doesn't look like there are any active defenses around the door.
Oh, yeah, it's in trouble.
Okay. And do that.
Anybody else want to make sense trouble?
Yeah.
I'll spend my last.
You don't have to.
I will drop a
spend
point because
Okay.
I get it back.
I will drop 2 points.
Okay.
Because, I
You do you, man.
I'll drop a point. Why not?
Okay.
That's
I've
4
only got
points spent
2,
on sense trouble.
Well, you're kind of like, it's your job
Yeah.
to deal with trouble and sense it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
It's a
that's
roll.
Spidey senses.
It's a roll.
6.
All right.
7.
2. You don't. It's fine.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
3.
Ground's unstable. There's like holes. So because you got weld up, you can avoid them. But
Okay.
it looks like this area. Yeah. You can look down one of the holes. They're kind of covered up a little bit with brush. Like literal dust devils.
Pick them up and shine lights and
Yeah, so you move some of the brush aside. Shows a tunnel that's partially collapsed, but you could climb down or you go to the blast doors.
Okay. With it, actually, could I spend any geology to see where might be a safe area to tunnel if we were to excavate one of the tunnels or phase through it? Where
Geology.
You can spend a point of geology. Yeah, that'll give you some.
Tunnel to the shark.
Yeah.
This area looks like this is a place that was supposed to be. This is actually a failed self-destruct. Like the self-destruct went off, but it didn't totally collapse the facility. There's an underground, or maybe it was a improper. You've seen this before. This is sort of a prefabricated sort of underground launch facility. There's a silo somewhere to launch a rocket or a missile or a
self-building base.
and basically the blast or someone either set off a self-destruct to demolish the thing, and someone fucked up building it, so it just collapsed certain areas, or someone launched a missile without improper without everything sealed up tight, so the backblast from the rocket fucked up the tunnels or whatever.
Okay.
So you're not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, this is an old facility. Probably not many people be aware about it. There's definitely power going in here. Like there's lights on in those tunnels a little bit. They're flickering. So yeah. That's the idea behind it.
All right.
So for you realize if it hasn't fallen down, I mean, this place is unstable. So like explosions, gunfights, and other things could cause more ceiling collapses in the tunnels. Certainly, if someone launches another rocket from this silo or opens the silo doors, because they're obviously concealed, because you don't see an open silo anywhere. So it's like buried underneath there, and you can just So you
Just like that?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you.
So probably any of the actual more than likely when the rocket or missile went off in there, destabilized the entire area, and then we're probably lucky. I'm assuming that the door probably won't be as probably won't be.
Well, I mean, you look around; it's somewhere. You can survey the area in the land speeder, but you don't see it, and it seems like the kind of thing you would notice immediately.
Okay, so
if it was anywhere nearby. So the blast doors are closed right now, or the silo doors are closed.
So do we need to fix the blast doors and open them? I mean,
well, you can jump down the tunnel and the first level of the facility. You can walk over to the surface entrance bunker door, and that'll take you to a central elevator or
I'm just saying, like,
elevator shaft or staircase leading down.
is there a thing that needs repairing?
You go to the
open the door.
Are you walking over the door?
I mean, do you guys want me to? That's my thing.
No.
Systems repair things.
Well, there might be other things to repair later up ahead.
It's up to you guys. I mean, I'm asking.
Is there surveillance equipment?
You're still above ground, so
Do you want me to?
there would
find
undoubtedly be a base like this would have cameras and surveillance equipment inside. You don't know what state it's in because again, the facility is damaged.
I mean, I've got skills.
I mean, it looks like if someone powered it up, probably someone's been making repairs to it. So
I can literally find and override the surveillance equipment with my skill set.
Okay.
If you want me to. I'm letting you guys know what I can do.
When you're in the base, you're not in it yet.
I'm saying, like, let you guys know what I can do.
We know.
All right. So what do you want to do? The quickest way in was just jumping down. But it's going to be hard to get back up if you run into trouble.
Okay.
You go to the bunker door, you can open it up, and you can come in and out. But someone might hear you. The opening the door might trigger some alarm somewhere.
Well, we can get rope and rappel down or something.
You have rope.
Yeah.
But climbing that rope is going to take more time. Than just running up a staircase.
True, although I think honestly it's probably the safest option just because that prevents us from possibly bringing any countermeasures that are still online.
Okay.
The bunker or the hole?
The hole. So.
All right.
Because we can get out to the first level and then proceed from the inside. So, in that case, if we find a terminal, you may be able to shut it down remotely from there. So
you lead, I follow. Just throwing out what I've got.
Okay.
All right. So you climbing down?
Yeah, but I will climb down.
All right, you got your space rope. And you throw it down there. Yeah. And you slide down. And you're in a dimly lit, corridor. A lot of fractures along the walls. Scorch marks. You're guessing it was backblast from a rocket. So,
okay. So,
yeah.
What I suspect, so I'll just brace it down. Anybody else coming down?
I guess I'm coming with. I mean, shit.
Mm-hmm. I'll go down.
Yeah. Havoc.
Little gray man in a poncho slides down.
Havoc the Tavoc.
Somebody
Sure, why
knows
not?
this.
All right.
We're going to die.
Whoa, huge downer. Bessie would be so sad.
No, not Bessie.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We're fine, Bessie. Everything's fine.
All right.
If anybody lives, it's Bessie.
So you see it, behind you looks like it goes to a staircase. Or actually, no, an elevator. The elevator doors are closed. Up ahead, it goes off ahead and then to the left.
Okay. So do you want to, we can explore the first level probably and then go down if necessary.
Okay, we'll look around.
Okay. I'll take the left.
All right, so you go ahead and take it left.
Yeah.
I think we should pair up. Buddy system every time. You never go with that other person.
Yeah, and we should you and I should go with someone since to have one combat type person.
So who am I teaming up with?
So team left side, team right side.
That'll work.
I'll go with you.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So it's Theobald and
you're getting some interference on your headsets a little bit.
And TK and you.
Theobald.
Okay.
All right, so you are going to split up at the junction?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so team left side.
Yep.
You come up to a hallway lined with doors. Some are fully closed, some are fully open, some are partially open.
We should open doors.
That sounds like
there is signage. Signage says Central AI Programming, Marketing, and Operations.
These all look perfectly safe. We should explore what's inside and find things. I want to find things.
Up ahead says YouTube split. So that's what you two see. What is there one area of those three that sound more interesting than the others?
Actually, I'm referring to as TPK character.
Let's try the AI.
Okay, TPK. Let's talk to AI.
All right, so you go in there. There's some. It looks like it was a computer sort of research station, lab workstation, whatever you want to call it. There's still some broken equipment there. It looks like some equipment has been wheeled out recently. And you can make ability spends if you want to get more information.
Oh my god! You know what? This is the perfect skill for this.
What?
Data retrieval.
The stuff's broken, so you have to fix it first.
Oh, well, in that case, that would be more of a systems repair.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing you can do.
Yes, I'm really good at it.
All right,
it's like the thing I'm supposed to
do. Is
that
a general or an investigator?
General.
All right, so make a roll.
Drop 2 and make a roll, and it's a total of 5.
All right. You get one of the computers that was sort of off in the corner working. You plug it in the power grid. There is a power grid that is functional, so someone's plugged in a reactor.
So I activate it. Hello, Mr. Computar.
All right, now you can
Tell
make
me
a
stories.
data retrival.
I'll spend a point for it. So.
All right, with 1 point.
That's all I got left. So, yeah.
It looks like this is for the what's a good corporation name?
Valocorp.
Valocorp. Valocorp had actually no, it's Kojima. It's Kojima Incorporated.
Oh, come on. Are they associated with Mads Corp?
Or Kojima Valor?
No, it's Kojima.
Kojima associated with Mads Corp. Come on.
Anyways, Kojima Corp.
What?
It looks like it was the company behind the theme park, the resort. But you see that there are two major plans. The most recent one is the Abundance, the Western Valley, which is the Western world, and
decided by committee, I'm sure.
And it has AI systems for weather and all kinds of smart systems and things like that. But then there is the Legionnaires world, robot programming AI systems. Which do you want to look at?
TPK?
Yep.
Do we want to find out about Abundance, the Western Valley, or the Legionnaires world?
Do you want a Ricola or something? Tom?
It's not that. It's
Drink some water.
yeah, it's that.
Drink water.
Shut up! I can't.
Water, motherfucker! No.
Anyways,
Which one do you think?
Well, let's try. Let's look at see what the Legionnaires is.
all right.
Okay.
Well, they were building robots to be actors. Combat robots.
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh my god! Yes.
you two, for free, I'll say you hear dong, 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 coming up ahead.
It's like I'm there.
So you can hide in a side room. You can run away.
What rooms we have next to us? So
It's just a hallway that leads goes up ahead and it opens up into some large, dark, and shadowy area. That's where the sounds are coming from.
okay.
Well, and there's one closed door to your right.
Okay.
It's not labeled though.
Does it look like it's been opened recently, or
It's closed.
okay?
You'd have to make a forensics check to spin, and that would take time to determine if it's been opened recently or not. There's metal sounds coming closer. Closer.
Duck into an open room.
Yeah.
There's no open room. You have to run back.
We'll take I'll take the door and open it.
All right, you open the room. There's a green glow in the room. First thing you see.
Flashlight on it.
Okay, so you're not just dumping it immediately.
I am.
All right, he jumps in immediately. What about you?
Oh, I go in.
You
the
jump in
room.
immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, you close the door behind you. All right. You hear a voice coming from outside. Halt! Are there intruders nearby? I, Centurion Perfecticus, shall stop you.
Like,
No.
are there intruders? Because you have to tell me if there are intruders.
Yeah.
Keeping quiet. So
It begins to start. Anyways, both of you make health checks.
oh.
Because you're in a
4?
room with the green guy.
6.
All right, you're fine for now.
Okay.
It's just
Flashlight on the green thing?
yeah, it's radioactive waste.
No.
Okay, we should probably leave this area.
Okay. If you want to, do you want to wait until the sound's gone, or are you going to make a sneak check to?
I'm gonna infiltrate just to make sure so I can get out.
Or you can just linger until the sound's totally gone.
Or we could stay in the radioactive area.
Yeah.
But, that's a decision. So
That is a decision.
That is a
You
decision.
have identified a decision.
yeah, so I will be infiltrating out so I can get.
All right. Are you spending points on infiltration?
Yes, I'm spending 2.
All right. Roll a 1.
All right, 5.
Nah.
Look how
Sorry, I'm good at my
What about you?
Well,
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
So you're sneaking out of the door?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to stumble out. I'll do a spend on impersonate. I'm a giant fucking hip star.
Okay.
I am obviously too drunk to know where I am.
And your pants are too
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Are you going to be sneaking the way you came, or are you going to be sneaking ahead?
I was sneaking ahead towards.
All right, so you leave your friend. You say, "Hey!" So you hear the zzz, you turn around. So you're sneaking away, so you don't see what happens, but you hear what's happening.
Is this where the drugs are hiding?
All right, so here's what you see. Go give me that impersonation check. Is that a spend or
That's
a
Spend.
All right. Well, is it general investigative?
It's interpersonal.
Yeah. Then it's just 0, 1, or 2.
I only have the 1. So
All right. With a 1, you see what looks to be a very, very large human dressed in very strange armor, carrying a very strange bladed weapon and helmet. And but someone, part of his skin has been peeled off, revealing metal underneath, and someone's grafted a disruptor rifle kind of weapon on his left arm, and his eyes are glowing red. He's clearly a robot of some kind. And with your point of impersonation, you do really like, "Hello, citizen. I am Centurion Perfecticus."
Perfect.
Are you must be a guest who has consumed much alcohol.
Sure.
Yes.
Alcohol is mostly what I consumed.
I will take you to our hospitality manager, where they will get you. Where they will escort you to your room, and I will not throw you to the lions, as is my wont. Would you like to see lions?
Are you telling me the truth right now?
I am not programmed to know if I am or not. He sort of twitches.
Hospitality sounds good, man.
Yes, I will take you to Thurston, our hospitality manager. Follow me.
All right, buddy.
All right.
So
they start stomping away. So you can keep on going ahead.
Oh no, I'm following them.
You're tailing them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So you've. All right. So
Dug up info.
on Legionnaires World. Apparently, they were trying to make, as a cost-cutting save, they were trying to make robots that could act as well as a living actor. But
that didn't go out very well, did it?
so they used combat robots because they got a really good deal on combat robots. But the problem is, of course, that they were. It got too expensive, apparently, for them to calibrate the drama thing. So these robots respond to drama and very emotional reactions very intensely. But if you act too calm or rational around them, not dramatic enough, they tend to go into kill mode.
Oh God! If only David could be. Son of a bitch!
We'll have to make do.
So.
So I gather,
And they also have a hospitality thing that to placate guests and things. And that's, of course, when you hear stomping outside. You see people have someone copied this data recently, and apparently reactivated all the robots with some minimal reprogramming. You don't know what the reprogramming is because that was done on a different computer, but you can see someone clearly must have taken a bunch of combat robots. Oh, they got a bunch of other programs. Well, I'll just add some new hack and it'll be fine.
TPK. Some simple savage unleashed a bunch of overdramatic robots. It's like
Somehow I knew I'd always go out.
it's like the 2010s. Earth. Sorry.
Actually, no. Actually, I have Earth. I have human history.
Look, I was joking.
Yeah.
I'm actually like. So is going? Are they going for ancient Rome? Yeah.
Enjoy your stay at Caesar's Silo.
Hey!
Like, well, how about that?
You have to be overdramatic or they'll shoot you.
I like that they were so pleasant.
like, my accommodations are not correct.
So you hear stomping up ahead, coming. That's walking by you, and you hear Tavik pretending to be drunk. So he just intuitively guessed that this was the right thing. Being drunk is emotional enough that it didn't trigger the kill phase. So good for you.
My plan was to stumble through here drunk until I found somebody anyway. So yeah.
Actually, as he goes by, just
Yeah.
As you also see me just
So
going behind them.
You can follow him if you want to.
Yeah, let's just follow.
Okay.
Or you can look around to see if you
Cling
get some
firmly to
other
my
advantages.
shoulders.
All right, so
Oh wait, you're fine.
yeah. So all the three of you follow Tavik as you come to the.
I'm not terribly stealthy.
Well, the Centurion is not very.
That's not very good.
Yeah, Dan. You have to really sell it, and so you're stumbling around.
I weigh half a ton, and I'm 7 feet tall.
No.
And I'm stumbly drunk. I'm sure I'm distracting.
You're very distracted. That's what I'm saying.
I'm wearing a poncho and a Stetson. I'm dramatic enough.
But another Centurion comes, and Perfecticus has a very dramatic speech. Hello, fellow Centurion. Hello, Legion. And they talk to each other. It's incredibly inane. As they talk about, oh, my concubine is angry at my wife. This vexes me so. May Neptune curse them. I believe it is Poseidon. Shut up. Anyways,
Actually, I'm thinking. No, Neptune's correct.
NPC
well, they're
dialogue.
damaged, anyways.
Yeah.
NPC dialogue from random video game.
Yeah, imagine two Markov chains just talking to each other. So, this goes on for an excruciating minute. But then Legion Perfectus continues on to carry you to Hospitality Manager Thurston. However, you three, the other Legionary is coming your way. So you're either going to have to hide, fight, or axe your way past it.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
While the group is deciding what to do, they're getting ready. They're like looking at each other nervously. I pitter-patter on past them, look right up at the fucker.
Mm-hmm.
The claim we hold is as good as gold bonanza. Hand in hand, we built this land upon the Rosa Ranch. I'm entertainment.
Ah, yes, a bard.
I should follow them.
A jester. Are you here to entertain the Emperor?
I'm here to entertain that guest over there.
Yes. Please continue.
And they're my bitches.
Are you making a spin on anything?
Do I need to?
It might help. Reassurance would work.
Is inspiration good?
Oh, yeah.
I will inspire him by how cheerful I am.
Yep.
And that song, that wonderful song. The actual lyrics to Bonanza.
Yeah. Inspire the robot legionnaire with the missile launcher.
Yeah.
I am inspired as well.
Actually, behind him.
I'm sorry, Robin Lust.
Coming
I
behind.
added Cyber Cows.
So-
and Roman legionnaire.
Hey, Bessie is a valued member of our crew now.
Coming out, just walking out behind him, though. Maintenance. Somebody saw a cockroach on the third floor.
As we walk
I'm
off.
taking care of it.
B3.
Our birthright is this cart ride.
All right, it's going to target. It targets you.
We hear
I'm impersonating before I do that. I'm using impersonate maintenance. Somebody
Well,
comes.
okay. Well, you can't just be calm and rational about it.
Okay. All right. And if they don't take, and if I don't take care of it now, they're gonna take my head.
Aaron,
I don't want them to take my head.
Aaron,
All right, you need to be more.
No.
You need to be more afraid.
Use the lyrics, Aaron. Sing the song.
No, totally.
You need to be more
Scruffy
dramatic
lines.
about it.
I'm giving you the song, Aaron.
No,
This is gold.
Sean. No.
Well, okay. Well, then, boilers and turlets and boilers.
No, you have to be more dramatic
Okay.
about it. Yeah, and you said they're gonna can you, so be more
Sorry,
afraid.
I can't go back to the surface, man. I can't go back to the Karenites. They're gonna get me. They're gonna make me work in the work of the fields.
All right.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. Start tugging on its toga.
I feel your plight. Do you wish accompaniment to the maintenance?
I'll follow. I know my way, but thank you so much. Just patting it all over before I go.
All right.
And I
That's
I
better.
just, I can't sneak for shit.
Okay.
I was like, I'm Gaius Germanus Maximus, gladiator. We who are about to die salute you.
All right. Are you spinning human culture?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, that works. And you throw in, "Are you not entertained?" for good measure.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah,
Which
thank you.
I say in bug.
Yep. All right. And you raise your arms out, and it's really dramatic.
And I have 4 arms to raise
You
up.
have 4 arms to raise up, so it works really well. So good job, everybody. You hammed your way through the death bot.
My clutch mates thought I was daft for taking those acting classes.
They were right.
So all of you make it there. Of course, you're there first. So you come to a massive silo where there is a massive rocket that has a massive, some kind of module on it with broadcast antenna on it, or it looks like that could be raised up. Looks like they're getting ready to launch, and you see there's a group of armed mercenaries there. And they're very perturbed to see, very, alarmed to see the Legionnaire Perfecticus. I have brought a drunk guest to you, hospitality manager Thurston, for you to take them back to their room. And the Thurston just looks and says, "Yeah, thanks." And starts going for, guys, could you just shoot him or something? So you can talk now if you want to talk your way out of this or run. But
so I stand up. I really wasn't that drunk, fellas. What's going on here?
What are you spending? Some sort of interpersonal thing would work.
Respect.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Those. All right. So they don't immediately shoot you, but oh god, he's a laser. Okay, look. This planet is not. Look, it would be really dumb for either of us to get into a firefight about this. Just go back the way you came. I'll turn the death bots off, and you just pretend you didn't find us.
What didn't I find?
Exactly.
No, seriously.
That one point of respect got you not being shot at immediately.
All right. So how about negotiation?
Okay. What's your leverage?
I mean,
it could be a lie. Like, I have backup coming.
Yeah. Well, I know.
We already have everything. We have other lasers crawling over this.
Well, it's Sandscon, so yeah.
We've got the site locked down. We already figured out where you are. We've relayed this to the appropriate authorities as a suspicious site to begin with. We've already tracked you down as Thurston as the one who paid for the cattle rustler, so you're already wanted on this planet. So I just want to know what's going on here, so that way when I go back to the Cowboys and say I didn't find you, I don't inadvertently send them here to their own deaths.
If you got all this force, why aren't you arresting us now? Why aren't you telling me to?
Because there's a lot of shit going on right now, and if you guys are doing something harmless, I'd rather just leave you alone.
You're not going to bust us for the cattle rustling or anything?
I mean, it looks like you're going to be off planet before anyone gets a chance to do anything about it.
Yeah, no, we'll just go.
Okay, so what are you doing?
All right, so you're stalling time, but let's see here. Do you have downside?
Yep.
All right. For free, I'll tell you. Obviously, they were hired. The reason why they're being really suspicious, they're not just outright telling you about this, is because this is obviously part of their job. You could tell for free. Do you have any sort of technology skills?
I have virology.
But nothing about system.
God, no.
Okay. So you don't know what it does or anything like that, but you can tell that the reason they don't want to tell you is because they're being paid to launch that rocket. So they're wanting to launch that rocket. And so that's kind of what... that's going to be the line in the sand for them.
Okay.
So, anyways, you three have heard all this because you're just behind them, and they're talking pretty loud, and it's an echoey silo. But you can't really see the rocket that well unless you sneak in.
So
unless you
in, which we do have that. So
you want to sneak in?
Yes.
All right.
Drop 2 points.
Okay, make that roll.
I hope I make that roll.
I do have a little bit of infiltration. But...
3?
Nope. All right. Well, hold on. He's going ahead. What are you two doing?
So I had a question, at least for that. From the information that he had with the Centurion, there's one of the Centurions still with us?
Nope.
Okay, he's already walked back. So
Well, actually, they're deactivated at this point. Thurston has a remote control for him.
Oh, they're gone by the remote. So if we get the remote, that could actually turn for us. So, alrighty. And how high up are they on the platform?
They're on the ground level.
Oh, they're on the ground level?
Yeah.
Okay. What are they surrounded by? Is there any kind of...
There's some metal crates, and there's a couple control panels and things like that. It's a pretty big open chamber. There's a rocket at the center of the room. Silo doors up above it. It looks like there's a door at the other end of the room that they can go into with blasters. Hold on. So basically, it looks like their plan is, for anybody that's system, is they're finishing the final preps to launch the rocket. They're going to set a countdown, then they're going to leave through the other door and close the doors behind them. So that looks like what their plan was until you interrupted. So you have no idea what they're planning now. What is your action? That's as much as you can get from
no worries. That's
cursory glance. So you need to decide what you do now. Before.
Yeah. I'm going to try to infiltrate to see if I can get...
So you're doing the same thing that he is.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get as close to them without being seen. So with any of that the actions.
Well, that depends on your roll.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2.
Yep. Like he did.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will see what happens.
Things are happening.
And if you roll a 3 total, that's not going to be great.
You know what's on my side? EasyRollerDice.com.
Oh, you're invoking it.
Oh, wow.
With the metal die.
It even worked.
Yeah, it works.
It was the dice and the cup.
Yep. It was all right.
So
with their powers combined.
All right, so you're going to get real close.
Yeah.
All right, so they're sneaking up ahead.
I'm sneaking it too.
Well, I'm not really successfully sneaking ahead.
Well, I mean, you're all doing it at the same time.
Yeah. I kind of suck at it.
Well,
Die
you
rolls.
try.
Die rolls.
I spend 2.
All right.
5.
Not bad. You don't get as close. All right. So you're making a beeline for Thurston? There's 4 total. There's Thurston, that woman whose name we can't remember, and then 2 other people that you haven't... and they're all dressed in arms similarly. They all have disruptor pistols.
Okay.
I'm getting into a sniper.
Anyway, okay, so you're hanging back. Basically, at ground level, there is a crate near you. You can use as cover, or there's a ladder. There's a gantry, like 2 stories up. It's like a 6-story silo. So you can climb that and get an elevated position, but without cover, or you can have cover, but be at ground level.
I'll do the ground level of cover.
All right, so you're there. You good? Got
Rifle out. Yeah.
All right. So everyone, we're now all at the same time. As they hear, some metal in the background, is it like you kick over an Allen wrench?
I just pitter patter up, thinking I'm being stealthy, and I'm not.
Yeah. Is that your backup? They kind of snicker a little bit. It's like, shut up! That's one of the psychic ones.
What? What's that mean?
They're just plain dumb. Those things can do some freaky shit. Anyways, look.
You're some
So I
freaky
keep one
shit.
in the back pocket.
Yeah. No, I get it. Look, I don't want to die on this planet. I don't want to get shot on this planet, and I don't want to have to kill a laser on this planet.
I want none of those things to happen either.
Great, then just let it. Then you walk out, we'll walk out, and we go our separate ways.
What's the rocket going to do to the people that you brought to this planet?
To the people we brought on this planet, nothing.
What about to the other people on this planet?
Nothing.
So then why bring the people here?
Look, man, it's not my job. Look, my job was. Look, I get paid to do things. You get paid to do things. Look, if you want, look.
My job is to figure out why those fucking hipsters are here.
Somebody wanted them there, man. Somebody with creds.
Okay. And so you don't have any idea what that reason is.
I don't care.
Is there a way to figure out what's in the rocket?
Do you have technology skills?
Do I? I also have time sight. I've got whatever you need.
Well, what do you want to do? With technology, you could just look at the rocket and figure out what modules it has on it?
Would that be forensic engineering?
Yeah.
So if I spend a point in that, maybe?
2 points to do it super fast.
If I spend... Can I combine points? Forensic engineering plus time sight?
Yeah, sure.
I stare at it and stare back through time.
Okay. Instantly. You have a vision. They're talking about it. He's like, Thurston's talking to the woman, and he's like, look, man, I don't know why the fuck the client wants this. The client wants a bunch of people on the planet they can go get a bunch of people on the planet. So we keep them on the planet. But we heard that they're calling lasers are coming to the system, because of the fucking stuff on the moon and all that other shit. When lasers show up on the planet, they start causing trouble. So so plan B to meet our quota is this: we get this on there, we shoot it out to let's see here, what's another system name?
SETI B.
SETI B. The Fursonas, the people of Fursonia, and
The Furlings.
And the Furlings, and this sends a signal to them. And so it got the AI on there. It kind of does the automated affiliate program, and it'll send thousands of people to the system. Just, hey, come on here, you can have a great a rainforest here or whatever. It's a backup plan. So it'll just broadcast and get more and more people on there. It'll be an automated deep space. It will send out the signal for years. That should keep the client. That should hit the threshold we need for the client.
Am I close enough to...
So this happened months ago.
Am I close enough to the person I'm calling Novak to say this quietly, or do I have to blurt it out?
To alert the other PCs?
Yeah.
That's going to, doing that stealthily is going to be true. Infiltration or...
Well, on infiltration, I spent a lot.
Let's
see. Could I spend a preparedness to send it to their personal messaging system?
Yes.
Okay.
I will spend a preparedness and ask the question, which will sound weirdly serious for me, just who is the client anyways?
Well, anyways, make the preparedness roll.
Oh, yeah, roll. Sorry.
It's a roll.
1, 4.
4, you do all get a text message saying it's...
Who's the client?
Sorry. I assume you wanted to tell them what was on the...
Yeah, as much as I can give to them.
All right, with a 4, here's all... You don't get the question, but you do get the...
Burst.
The rocket will send another signal to lure more people here.
I thought it's furthering the trap, so...
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
What would stop us from just letting them launch it and then shooting it out of the sky later?
It's fast, and your ship is far away.
Except we don't have
and
anything.
Barry is... Do you really trust Barry to be able to get a ship together?
I'm saying later. It's okay, it sets up shop, it broadcasts for maybe a day.
But then when you bring more people in, that's like if at that point, and there's nothing to say that it has defenses on it.
It's fast. It's faster. I'll say it's faster than your ship. So it would be another adventure to chase it down and shoot it.
Okay.
And it would at least get a few signals out. So,
And this continues the problem, and also...
Well, I mean, you could do it. You could essentially delay it and make that the next adventure is to shoot the rocket down.
Or is there a specific place I could shoot to disable it?
Do you have any technical skills to figure that out?
No.
Explosive devices, kinetics, or chemistry.
But the thing is,
I mean, if you had it, where to plant an explosive device on it. Like, you'd have to go to it and make a preparedness check to have that device.
Although robots with plasma weaponry can possibly do a number on it, I'm assuming.
You can, get that remote control, sure.
You know what?
It's funny you should say that. So
Actually, I'm going to roll preparedness to see if I do have an explosive device.
Yeah, roll preparedness.
Spend some.
How many are you spending?
3.
All right.
8.
All right, you do. You have a space satchel charge.
Okay, so this might
Or a
be
sticky bomb.
distraction offhand. So, but since am I positioned enough from where my infiltration was?
You've gotten pretty close. It's still going to be.
Could I use preparedness roll to make?
Well, the thing is, if you're phasing, you can't grab something. So.
Well, the plan, if I can, is phase through him, re-solidify the end, and grab the control on my way out.
The thing is, his people are behind him, so you would be right in front of them, and they would shoot you.
Okay, so they're not in a line; they're just.
It's kind of a semicircle. They're kind of
right.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak up to the rocket.
So yeah, you can't really phase and grab it without exposing yourself to the others.
Okay. So,
I mean, it's a big open silo. There are metal crates and stuff like that, but they're not like breaking line of sight.
Okay.
They'll like come to people's hips. You know
Is
what I
there
mean?
a chance I see Tom trying to sneak up on a fucking rock?
Oh, I have an arc zap. I forgot. My disruption pistol has an arc zapper on it.
Okay.
So that will actually range the other people. Do you have the book on there? I want to make sure that's the correct.
Like I said,
That's
one
my
time.
Well, hold on. Tavik hasn't continued to talk. So
No back.
So I get the message.
yeah.
All right, so here's where we're going to run into a problem, because that communications array is just going to bring more people, and we were hired to get people to stop coming here.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're both paid to do things that are opposites.
But we're also both professionals.
Yeah.
So what kind of arrangement can be made here?
Look, man, once we shoot the rocket, we're getting out of here. You can send your own rocket. You could try and get in your ship and shoot it down. We can't stop you from doing that, and we're not. We weren't paid to do that. It'll get a signal out. Some people will come, but it won't get them out forever.
Do you know where you got the coordinates where you're sending it?
Come on, man. We can't make it that easy for you.
I can't make it that easy for you.
Wait, I know where they're going.
Yeah.
You ever hear this?
Yeah.
They're inviting furries from SETI B.
God, see, this is why I'm fucking... they raise their weapons at all of you.
And that's since I'm behind them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for whoever's next to him.
You're not behind them. You're close
Also,
to them, but
that
you're still...
series you like,
you're up to the side.
character you
Okay.
prefer, they died.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so you're not behind them. You're close to them. That's what you said. Not
Okay.
behind them. So you're basically to the side of him.
Am I in close? Am I in, like...
Grabbing range?
Yeah.
With an athletics check, you would be.
Sure.
Okay. It's like 20 feet, so it's sort of a...
Barrel.
All right. What are you using scuffling then?
Oh, yeah.
What's your scuffling pool at?
5 with a boost.
Oh, I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
Because I'm using NPC stuff.
Actually, let me see if I can. I might still have my download on here. Look, are you grabbing him?
Shooting 4, so you get to go first.
Okay.
Basically, remember, initiative works on your pool rating. Your rating
Current pool or total?
Your total pool. So, like, if you're shooting, your scuffling is 5, their shooting is 4. So you go first.
Yes.
So go ahead and make your attack. Are you trying to grapple or just do damage?
Just bull rush him. Just knock him over.
Knock down. Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm big enough to make momentum work that way.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and spend 1. Since I have a boost, I'll get it back, right? Is that at the end of combat?
It's after the roll.
No. General abilities work differently. General ability boost gives you a +1 to all rolls.
Oh, okay. So then I won't spend on that. I'll just roll with the +1. Which is a 7.
All right, you totes hit him. Roll damage. So D6. And it'll be a -1 because of the knockdown. All right, so 4 damage. He goes down. He's winded. His gun goes flying. Let's see. You can act.
Okay.
He had
And
this
who did
plus-
you hit? So was it
Thurston.
Thurston? Does he drop the controller?
You don't see where it goes.
So,
Give me some trouble check and you can figure out where it went.
all right, can do that. So, spend 2. 4.
Yeah, it went off to the side with an athletics check. You can make it. What's your athletics roll?
Let's see. Athletics is at 6.
All right, you get to go before the shooting begins.
Yep, I'm going to go grab for that. So
Go for it.
spending 3.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. And I'm doing it for this one.
It's the equivalent of space brass knuckles.
8.
All right, you grab it. You slide over, grab it. One of them sees you. So there are 3 left. One of them is definitely going to shoot you. What are you two doing?
Okay.
I'm getting the fuck behind cover.
All right, you're behind cover. What about you?
Well, now that a fight's broken out.
Yeah. All right, you're not doing anything. All right.
No, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna take
Tom
a
was
shot.
appreciating
Take a
his
shot at one of the other
erection.
guards. From
All
my
right.
Sniper spot.
Go for it. What's your shooting pool?
10.
Yeah.
I shoot things.
Bang, bang, I shot you down.
Spent 3. 5.
All right, that totes it. Rolls damage.
It's just a 6.
Yep.
5.
All right. One of them goes down.
Right. It was on non-lethal. I'm not killing.
Yeah. One of them shooting at you, and one of them shooting you.
Okay.
Bring it, bitch.
Whoa! All right, he's spending 2 for that.
Whoa!
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Well, that didn't do much damage.
Ha!
1, because I rolled a 1. Then we're spending 2 on you, because you have the remote.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Okay.
That will hit you.
Right.
Only 2 damage.
Ow.
All right.
I forgot if I don't think I have any.
You don't have any health?
Well, no health. I was armor. I was thinking. So would I?
Yeah, nobody has armor. Armor is obsolete in the future. So, new round. What is everybody doing? Are you going to shoot again, Tom?
I am.
Well, okay, make another shooting.
Okay, I will shoot again. I like to shoot things, Ross.
You do.
I am opting to go last in case I have to do something in reaction.
8. All right, roll damage.
4.
All right, third one goes down. They don't have much hit points. Who's next?
Scuffling at 6.
Yeah. All right.
I'll even spend 1. To make this
Okay.
one. Total of +2.
Ooh.
Actually, scuffling's at 5. My shooting's at 6. Or 4?
4 hits?
And I'm just doing damage this time.
Yeah.
Bam!
Knocked out all of them now. So you didn't have to grab the robots. You were all too badass for them.
Oh well, we'll do this right now because robots are going to take out this nice rocket.
Okay.
So I'm activating that, and with a particular one from this, I have existed from the morning of the world, and I shall exist until the last star falls from night. Although I've taken the form of Gaius Caligula, I am all man and no man, and therefore I am a god.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. You get a moxie for that. So
That was severe.
That seemed appropriate.
So we're sticking the robots on the thing.
Yes.
Can we take these guys with us?
Sure.
Yeah, let's get them. Let's take them out.
Bind them up.
Yeah, I mean you could probably carry 2 and
Yeah.
Or we could just loop them together and drag them.
Oh,
That's a
Thurston's
little
dead,
brutal.
so we can.
Thurston's not dead. I knocked him down.
Okay. Well, we have somebody to give to the guy.
Yeah, you do have people to get together. So you don't know anything about the client yet. You stop the rocket.
That's what the interrogation at the cowboy camp is for.
Well, you take him to the cow. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So what is your next? So you're taking him to the cowboy thing?
Yeah.
All right. So you take him to the cowboy, and the cowboys. Jebediah is like, "Well, we need to have a trial, and we're going to then execute him for cattle wrestling, and also vagrancy,
Vagrancy.
conspiracy to commit vagrancy."
That's a very fancy pile
actually,
of words.
is that even? That's not even. I have law. That's not even a thing.
It's not.
This is Western justice. That's
Yeah.
pretty much how it went.
So you've done your job, and
We're lasers. We're in charge here.
you're not. We pay you.
Well, marshals, I guess.
You pay the government. The government pays us. The government's in charge of us. Go consult your local representative.
Can we have a minute with the rustlers?
Are you asking him
Figure
to
out
support
who
the
sent
local
them.
sheriff?
No,
So that they don't
actually
send more?
Fucking vote responsibly.
Okay.
You.
Yes.
Make scary.
All right. Is there anything in particular you want me to do?
Who the client is.
Oh, all right.
They never told us.
There's a lot of different. All right.
Threaten to eat him.
I was thinking of that. Thank you.
I know you're thinking of that. You're always thinking of that.
You are terrifying. Yeah, just like just get in character. Like, hi. We need to know some things from you.
Yeah. Transfer you to let me go, and I'll tell you.
I just grab his head.
All right.
Like, can I get my thumbs right near his eyes?
You can.
Like do you know how easy this is to do?
The Cowboys are going to fire you. I've been through this before, man. Look, you can't transfer me to a normal prison because the client, I do know my client is super rich and he'll have me killed. You have to let me go, and I'll give you a lead on the client. If you want me, that's fine. But I ain't gonna snitch unless you let me go. With your 1-point interrogation, you know this guy is a seasoned criminal. He's dealt with lasers before, and he knows the situation.
So what if I spend 2 interrogation?
You can't because the cowboys they're tough, but they're not let a bug man torture a man to mutilation. They need to have someone nice and intact to hand.
Right. You're seriously killing my vibe here. You know that?
Yeah. Well, you could if you wanted to spend time. Interrogation also means it doesn't mean torturing, scaring a guy. It means getting a guy to reveal things. So you could then establish a rapport and then spend a week talking to the guy.
You build the confidence, then you.
Well, all right.
So you could spend a week to get him. But his main point is he doesn't want to be executed. So you're gonna and he has just told you his client. He's giving you a clue about the client that his client is rich enough to have him killed in a normal prison.
Can anybody here take a massive risk?
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Just doing that
what do you?
Do you have law? You have law.
Actually, I'm solely not this.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's sometimes I get tired of having to pretend to do that shit. You have no idea.
Yeah.
It is so nice to actually just, talk here, right?
Yeah, no.
All right.
You bug people always do that.
Well, it's kind of what we're known for. Look, here's... Let me kind of be clear with you here.
Mm-hmm.
I can probably stop you from getting executed, but there's going to be some kind of justice demanded here.
You have law?
I do have law.
All right. How many points do you want to spend?
2.
2. All right.
I'll spend my 2 points of law.
You do know there is a prison you could take him to. The Simmel prison. It's you take him off world to a system that has
like a VR prison.
Has a VR prison where he would experience his full prison sentence, but in a short period of time. So then he could then leave and go into hiding.
Oh, we're just going to O'Brien him. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say. I saw this episode of DS9. Yeah, pretty great.
It's a
good episode.
So here's the thing: we can do this, and we can take you to this prison now. It's actually going to be a sentence, but it's not. The level of thievery you did is not exactly predicated for death there.
Yeah.
So I'm figuring how many years equivalent would it be?
5.
5 years max. Of course, you'll only age it's only going to be an actual how long?
You could do that?
But yeah, that's the way it's done.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah. I thought that was for senators' kids and shit like that.
Well, we're trying to keep the peace, and trying to do that gives us a little bit of
leverage. No, I'll sing like a bird, not just for me, for my crew too, because I can't fly this ship by myself. I'll tell you where my ship is.
We'll be escorting you there, but yeah, we can. I'm pretty sure I can get your crew. There's gonna be justice, and maybe we can convince him it's gonna be a lot more hellish. It's a nightmare type situation.
All right, yeah. Be one of those south of the border prisons.
Well, actually, it's for the cowboys. It's technological. That means it's extra bad. So
essentially, So I'll just tell them that you're gonna be living inside a technological hell for.
All right.
It's sound good?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll
but you gotta be everything. No, I mean everything, or scary again. No.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah.
Standing in the background, holding a skillet, looking dejected.
Cooking him? I'll look back over like it's gonna happen. Just keep the pan.
All right, so you round up Thurston and his gang. You get their ship, and you take off to...
Essentially, I'm selling it to the them as it's going to be a fate worse than death.
Yeah,
what he did.
To quantum prison.
Yeah, quantum. Oh god, they shudder. A man pukes.
A baby cries.
A baby cries. Several people faint.
Yeah, several. Yeah.
So several women they have the vapors.
Oh, and the men too.
You just throw a random scientific term in front of a thing. It makes it more
that one cowboy that he's that one cowboy you flirted with in the bar. He's one of the fainters. He's like,
his existence was converted to binary.
I'll comfort him later.
I should have told him he was going.
Oh wait, no, that's my brother.
Sorry.
I was or not.
Actually,
I was going to look at him Oh God, he met my brother, son.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
he needs many years of therapy.
so we'll begin the next session at that space, and then you'll get your lead, and you can
All right.
find out who's behind these nefarious doings. They will start trying to get the hippies off the hip stars. Off the planet. It will take some time to fix all those spaceships.
By the way, as we lead them out, it's like, prepare yourselves for a fate worse than death, criminals.
Oh, Lord, save me! Oh,
Or not, you'll never know.
Oh.
Like, once we're out, like,
One of the gamers is like, wait, what is going on? I don't understand.
Schrodinger's prison. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
but once we're back, I was like, that was great. Good job, guys.
Moo. Hello.
They're like, oh yes, this is Bessie. She's our companion cow.
Hello, I am a cyber cow.
They're like, yes, you are.
How are you?
Do you require wood grilled beef?
I do not have access to wood. Please.
We'll get some space wood.
Space wood. Space wood is not recommended. Space wood is filled with chemical filament.
Like, what about
Sounds
what
like
about
a
actual?
problem to have on a
What about
station.
natural wood?
Normal wood is fine.
What about asteroid pine?
Asteroid
That's not even a thing yet. But we're gonna.
Asteroid
do that.
pine is a powerful hallucinogen. Please do not combine with cyber cow.
Incompatible with cyber-
Like, we're not gonna mess with cyber cow. No, we're not.
Life goals.
Would you like to read my terms of service?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Please register to avoid cow DRM.
Okay, sleep.
Oh, I guess that would be CRM. Excuse me.
Would
Cow.
you like to log into your cyber cow?
Operating system.
I have regenerated beef to 43%
So, I
level.
like, is it operating system like bovine 10?
Yeah, it's Cow OS. I told you.
Cow OS.
Yeah.
Cow 10.
Yeah.
No, what's going to happen is that you're going to start getting spammed with emails about upgrading and getting additional add-ons, like self-marinating module.
Like, dude,
No.
dude, they had me at hello. I'll buy the upgrade.
Actually, they're going to be like buffing for hurt blocker.
Yeah.
So
Oh God, can we get a yakiniku?
Yes, have you installed the jerky module?
Can we get a yakiniku module?
Yes.
It's Kobe, so.
That is out of stock. So yeah, all right. So questions, comments, suggestions.
no, good.
Yeah.
I know we're being wacky though.
No, well, I mean, I'm having fun with it too. all
That's
right?
great.
I want to have fun too, Sean.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm serious. Yeah, seriously. The cow is now our next. Like, the cow is now more valuable than Barry.
I was going to say the cow is the main character.
I didn't think we would get common law. Oh, sorry. I didn't think we would get common law wife in here, but we did.
Oh no, dude! I have to say it. The last thing is like, no, Barry, the cow is not replacing you. You can come out now. Come out from underneath that bench.
We have become the cow level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm assuming Barry was worried the cow was replacing him.
Yep.
There we go.
Not entirely unreasonably. It's a very sophisticated cow. It's
Like,
very.
awesome.
Why do we even have a bench on this ship that he can? Oh well, it's comfy for him.
It's
Well, it is the Model B 35-513. It's pretty advanced.
it
It's
is
a great
very
bench.
nice,
That's the pinnacle of current bench technology.
It's got the fall cow update.
It is the
So-
benchmark of benches. All right.
So in the next
that was
adventure, you'll go off system to drop off your prisoners. They will give you a lead. You can investigate the mysterious client and find out why he wants so many people on the planet.
and probably totally not kill him.
You also do get updates from the Holiday, the other cows. They've found an alien artifact
Ooh.
on the moon.
That sounds
It
exciting.
was guarded by...
Like, by the way, seriously, bro, the cowboy.
Yeah.
Like, I have needs, man.
Yeah. There's that argument. They're taking the alien artifact to a death world to be examined by a xenoarchaeologist. So
I have xenoculture.
the you're not a galaxy-renowned xenoarchaeologist. So
Well, it could be.
I'm just piled with interest.
the
Oh, my brother-
alien artifact was broadcasting a mysterious signal.
What?
The alien artifact was.
Can't stop the signal.
I don't know.
We stopped once.
You should talk to my brother. He's the pilot
So
of the other ship.
we refresh now?
Yes, at the end of the adventure, you also
Yay!
get you get 2 build points per level per session. So you have a total of 4 build points you can use to give yourself general ability points or investigative points.
Are they 1-for-1?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, they're 1 for 1.
All right.
Anyways, we will talk to you guys.
Good game, guys.
Bye.
I like